Today's saint of the day, October the 1st, is Saint Therese of the Child Jesus, Carmelite, Virgin, Doctor of the Church, and Patron of the Missions. Therese Françoise Maria Martin Alençon was born the last of 8 children, 3 of whom died in childhood, on January the 2nd, 1873, to a couple of jewelers and watchmakers. They were deeply devout believers, and she's described them as worthy more of heaven than of earth. When she was 4, her mother died, and she relived the drama of abandonment as each of her 4 sisters, one after another, entered the Carmelite life. Her father loved her dearly and called her Little Queen of France and Navarre. When she was 15, she cornered Pope Leo XIII on the streets of Rome and begged him to let her join the Carmelites. He granted her special permission, saying, "If God wills, you will enter." Her desire was to save souls and, above all, to pray in aid of priests. Sister Therese of the Child Jesus and of the Holy Face is the name she took at her profession. She began to keep a diary, and in 1895, she wrote, "On June 9th, the feast of the Most Holy Trinity, I have the grace to understand more than ever that Jesus wants to be loved." At that time, positivism was spreading throughout France, encouraged by the multiplication of great inventions and supported by anti-clerical and aesthetic tendencies. To combat this, Therese devised a highly original and powerful spirituality called the Theology of the Little Way, or spiritual childhood, which bases the practice of love for God not on great actions, but in everyday, seemingly insignificant acts. She wrote, "There is only one thing to do: throw the flowers of the small sacrifices to Jesus. And elsewhere, I want to teach the little methods that have worked for me." Now, her Carmel sisters did not know what to think of her, and she would say that she received more thorns than roses, but accepted with patience the injustice and persecutions, as well as the pain and fatigue of illness, offering everything for the needs of the church, in order to cast roses on all, the just and sinners. Pope John Paul II and Benedict XVI believed Therese was a sister to sinners, the fallen away, atheists, the desperate. They declared her patron of missionaries. And after 9 years of religious life, Therese died of tuberculosis at the age of only 24 on September the 30th, 1897. In 1923, she was beatified by Pope Pius XI, who considered her the star of his pontificate, and then canonized in 1925. My brother, she knew at a young age she wanted to serve God and did not let anything stop her. Are we that strong in our desire to serve God? Be the family warrior God has called you to be. God bless.